Yesterday in Parliament, the UK government announced the date set for commencement of new student, graduate and work immigration rules. These changes will take effect from 8 January 2026 and affects many people on work, study, graduate and other visa route. In this video, I will explain to you all the changes that will be implemented on the 8th of January 2026 and will break it down to your understanding. But before we begin, a quick request. Less than 1% of those watching my videos are subscribed to the channel. If you find this content valuable, please take a moment to subscribe. It's a huge motivation for me to continue creating content just like this one for you. Thank you. Alright, let's kick things off with the skilled worker route. Those applying for skilled worker visas will be required to reach B2 level, a step up from the current B1 standard, which is equivalent to GCSE. To come to the UK on the skilled worker visa, migrants have to work for a government-approved employer and earn at least £41,700 a year, or the going rate for their type of work, whichever is highest. The government has also announced a significant increase to the Immigration Skills Charge, or ISC. This is a fee that employers must pay when they sponsor a foreign worker on a skilled worker or a global business mobility visa. This charge is being raised by a substantial 32%. This is the first time the ISC has been increased since it was introduced back in 2017, so it's a major adjustment. The parliamentary process to officially legislate this increase is set to begin very soon. Hence, for employers, sponsoring an international employee is about to get more expensive. This could have a couple of effects. Some companies, particularly smaller businesses, might become more hesitant to sponsor foreign talent due to the higher costs. For you, as a potential applicant, this change is indirect but still important. It reinforces the need to be a highly valuable candidate. If a company is going to pay more to hire you, they will want to be absolutely sure you are the right person for the job. It makes the job market for sponsored roles potentially more competitive. Now, let's move on to what is arguably the most impactful set of changes, affecting hundreds of thousands of international students. There are two major updates here, one for the student visa itself and one for the graduate route that follows it. Let's start with the graduate route. The time for international students to find a graduate level job after completing their studies will be cut to 18 months from the current 2 years. Now, the timing here is critical. The information specifies that this reduction to 18 months will take effect from 1st January 2027. This is a crucial detail. It means that if you are a current student or are planning to graduate before this date, the change may not affect you. However, for those planning their studies further into the future, this is a significant factor to consider. Why is the government doing this? The official statement says the decision comes after data clearly showed that many holders have not transitioned into graduate level employment as intended. Essentially, they feel the route isn't fulfilling its primary purpose of feeding highly skilled graduates into the UK economy, so they are tightening the window to encourage a faster transition into skilled work. The impact is clear. Graduates will have less time, 6 months less to secure a sponsored job that would allow them to switch to a skilled worker visa. Next, let's talk about the student visa itself. The government is also increasing the financial requirements for obtaining a student visa. This means that when you apply for your visa, you will have to prove that you have more money saved up to support yourself during your studies. This includes funds for your living costs and tuition fees. This change is scheduled to come into effect for the 2025 to 2026 academic year. The announcement didn't specify the exact new amount you'll need to show. Currently, it's a set amount for living costs per month for up to 9 months, plus your first year of tuition fee. We can expect this set amount to be revised upwards. For prospective students, this means you'll need to prepare for a higher financial threshold. It's not all about restrictions. The government also announced a series of changes designed to position the UK as a global leader in attracting what it calls highly skilled talent. These changes are aligned with the UK's industrial strategy and are aimed at bringing in the best and brightest from around the world. First, the HPI route allows recent graduates from top global universities to come to the UK for 2 years without a job offer. The government is expanding this route to include graduates from the top 100 international universities. There will be a cap of 8,000 applications per year. The government expects this change to double the number of people coming through this route, from around 2,000 to 4,000 annually. This is great news for those graduating from elite institutions, giving them a direct pathway to start their careers in the UK. Second, there's an enhancement for entrepreneurs. The government wants to make it easier for the world's most talented entrepreneurs who are studying in the UK to stay and launch their businesses. The change will allow them to seamlessly transition from a student visa to the innovator founder route after finishing their studies. This is a fantastic move to retain innovative ideas and business ventures within the UK. Third, the global talent route is also getting some positive updates. This route is for leaders or potential leaders in fields like academia, research, arts and culture, and digital technology. The changes include an expanded list of prestigious prizes that can qualify you for the visa. There will also be changes to expand some of the evidential requirements for architects, making it easier for them to prove their achievement and contribution. The government's stated aim is to double the number of highly skilled people coming to the UK on these routes, targeting the best researchers, designers, and creatives. We are told that further changes, including more to the global talent route, will be made in 2026. Finally, there are a couple of other significant points from the announcement. The first is a country-specific change. Effective immediately from the day of the announcement, all nationals of Botswana will now be required to obtain a visa before travelling to the UK. This includes those coming for short visits, like tourism. Lastly, it's important to understand the bigger picture. All these changes are part of a wider government strategy called the Plan for Change, which is detailed in an immigration white paper. The government has also indicated that further measures focusing on asylum and border security will be announced later this autumn. So, we can expect more news in the coming months. These are substantial changes that will affect many people's plans. My advice, as always, is to treat this information as a guide and to always refer to the official Gov. UK website for the most accurate and up-to-date details before making any decisions. I hope this breakdown was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful and subscribe for more updates on UK immigration. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.